Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sotonye Afiesimama and this is Today in History for the 6th of July. So let's get started. The year is 1189. Richard the Lionheart. I'm sure some of you have heard of him. He is crowned on this day King of England upon the death of King Henry II. So this is a Ladybird book which millions of children read years ago. I don't know if it's still in print, but yeah, I thought I would use that image to trigger memories for those of you who are a similar age to me and maybe a bit younger. Possibly a bit older as well. Anyway, so Richard the Lionheart, pictured here in this Ladybird book, was crowned King of England on this day, upon the death of King Henry II. 1348, on this day, the papal bull of Pope Clement VI was issued during the Black Death, stating that Jews were not to be blamed and urging their protection. That was nice of him. In 1483, Richard III is crowned King of England after deposing Edward V. We move on to the year 1885. Louis Pasteur successfully gives an anti-rabies vaccine to 9-year-old Joseph Meister, thereby saving his life. Louis Pasteur was a French biologist, microbiologist, and chemist, renowned for his discoveries of the principles of vaccination, microbial fermentation, and pasteurization. So you can see that Pasteur, spelled P-A-S-T-E-U-R, that's where the word pasteurization comes from. He is remembered for his remarkable breakthroughs in the causes and prevention of diseases, and his discoveries have saved many lives ever since. He reduced mortality from puerperal fever and created the first vaccines for rabies and anthrax. As Louis Pasteur, on this day in 1885. So this was the day that he gave an anti-rabies vaccine to 9-year-old Joseph Meister, and that saved his life. Althea Gibson, born on the 25th of August 1927 and died on the 28th of September 2003. Let's find out more about Althea Gibson. This is her, the iconic tennis legend. Althea Gibson became the first African American to win a singles cup championship at Wimbledon on this day in 1957. She beat Darlene Hard 6-3, 6-2 to clinch this championship, the singles cup championship. Gibson's amazing career included 56 singles and doubles titles, including wins in 11 Grand Slam tournaments. In 1957 and 1958, Gibson was voted Female Athlete of the Year by the Associated Press. She was the first African-American tennis player to compete in the U.S. National Championships in 1950 and at Wimbledon in 1951. Gibson also broke racial barriers as a professional golfer. That's interesting. Becoming the first African-American woman to become a member of the Ladies Professional Golf Association, or the LPGA, and that was in 1964. Gibson was born in Clarendon County, South Carolina, and died in East Orange, New Jersey, at the age of 76. 1942, on this day, Anne Frank's family goes into hiding in Afterhouse, Amsterdam. So Afterhouse was a location in Amsterdam on this day. There is a video of her a few videos ago, I think I've made 2 videos actually of anthrax, so go check it out, guys. 1945, on this day, Nicaragua becomes the first nation to ratify the Charter of the United Nations. I also mentioned this in one of my previous videos. It's an absolutely beautiful country, as you can see from these pictures. But before I show you the other pictures, that's Nicaragua there. It's located in Central America. Give you an idea, that's the United States, that's South America, that's the Caribbean, that'll be Cuba. Yeah, so let's see what Nicaragua looks like. That's a flag, and that's a close-up of the country, Nicaragua. So it's north of Costa Rica and south of Honduras. Okay, let's move on to the year 1947. The AK-47 goes into production in the Soviet Union. It was invented by Mikhail Kalashnikov. Let's move on to the year 1957. 10 years later, John Lennon, 16, and Paul McCartney, 15, meet for the first time as Lennon's rock group Quarrymen perform at a church dinner. So this is where it all began, the Beatles, the birth of the Beatles. 1994, Forrest Gump, great movie, starring Tom Hanks and directed by Robert Zemeckis. Robin Wright. So it stars not just Tom Hanks, but Robin Wright and Gray Sinise. It's released. It won the Academy Awards Best Picture Award in 1995. So the following year, it got the Academy Awards Best Picture. Great film. 2019, last but not least, we come across this duo, Jorge Masvidal and Ben Askren. It's a UFC fight, and a record is set on this day 365 days ago. So in just 5 seconds, Jorge Masvidal knocks out Ben Askren during the welterweight bout in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, check this out. Look at the way Ben Askren is looking at Jorge Masvidal. And then this happens.
Game Bread is in the building. And these guys just flapping gums at each other. Any chance they get.
Fight is over.
Masvidal
5 seconds.
Made a statement, and he has just turned in the fastest knockout in UFC history.
Funny guy.
What is that, 3 seconds?
5 seconds, the official time.
Sorry, Dwayne Ludwig. He got you.
Official time was 5 seconds. I was less than that. It was more like 2 or 3 seconds.
How much they talked about opening that way.
Good thing he didn't die.
Masvidal takes Ben Askren's own.
Ben is waking up. He doesn't know what happened yet.
He doesn't know
He's
what
trying to get
happened
back
yet.
up, and they're trying to keep him down. He's still out.
So we'll see it now in slow motion. But that's not slow motion, guys. Just a replay.
My goodness.
Slow motion now.
So the fastest knockout in UFC history.
You know, he was
Fastest knockout
out immediately.
in
All
UFC
this is
history.
academic.
Guess you didn't hear that.
They could have stopped it at 2 seconds.
Exactly.
I mean,
Right
that is, yeah, he's out cold. I mean, that is about as clean a flying knee as you will ever see. He anticipated Ben dropping down. Look at this. Ben drops down and goes into it as he's going for the legs. He anticipated it perfectly. I mean, that is straight out of Yoel Romero's book, right?
Still really out, Joe.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Jason Herzog has called a stop to this contest at 5 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by knockout, Jorge Masvidal.
So that's a fight for you on this day. On that note, we end today's Today in History for the 6th of July. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow, the 7th of July, for Today in History. Thumbs up if you like this video, and do not forget to subscribe so that you get my next video. Thanks again guys, stay safe, see you tomorrow, bye bye.